Hey, howdy, hey. It is Saturday morning, and we are about to head to the theater to go see Toy Story 5, and we are so excited. Our theater does different fan events. We go to our local, like our closest one is called Marcus Theater, and in the St. Louis area, they used to be Warenberg, but now they were bought out by Marcus Theaters. And so they do different fan events for the kids' movies that come out, and even like just the Disney movies, I guess, in general. I think they also do movie events for like the Super Marios, and I've seen them for other things. But today's event is for Toy Story 5. Everybody with a ticket can show up about 45 minutes before the show time, and there's activities and games that are all geared towards Toy Story. And then each person that bought a ticket also gets a pin. So we are so excited to attend. I just have like my little Amazon stripe like track pants on, a t-shirt, and then I have my spinning Carousel Co. earrings, a little hidden Mickey, if you will. And yeah, we are about to load up in the car and head to the event. So I thought I would bring you guys along. So let's head to the movie theater. Hello and happy Sunday. I realized I never closed out the vlog yesterday or like wrapped up our day through video. We truly loved Toy Story 5. It was such a good movie. We laughed multiple times out loud. We cried, or at least I cried, actual tears in the movie theater. And we just loved Jesse's story. We loved the messaging of the movie. And it was definitely such a fun day with all the activities and the crafts that the theater had prepared for the guests, and it just truly was one of our favorite Toy Story movies. It's hard to rank them because I know a lot of people did not love Toy Story 4. We did enjoy Toy Story 4. While it's not our favorite of the Toy Story movies, we did really enjoy it. But gosh, I think Sean said his opinion is that Toy Story 5 was right up there with Toy Story 3. So it definitely pulls on your heartstrings. And for Sean and I, we have grown up with Andy in a sense. We were about the same age Andy was when the first movie came out, and then at each different life stage, we've kind of been right alongside Andy through those big moments. And so this movie is super special for us. And then taking Elias yesterday, our own little Andy, now I'm Andy's mom, all of that going around on social media has me totally unwell, but it is so true. Like, growing up loving Toy Story and then seeing my child fall in love with Toy Story and taking him to the movie yesterday was just so special. So I'm so glad to have captured all of it on film so that we can go back for years to come and not only watch the movie as a family, but also look back on our own videos and our own fun experiences. So Marcus Theater did a great job with all the crafts and activities that they had planned. And we got to the theater around like 9:20 in the morning, and the movie started at 10. And there were definitely a lot of people there enjoying all of the festivities. We got our pins and popcorn tickets, and then we enjoyed the crafts and games. And we definitely could have spent more time up there. So we probably should have gotten there closer to 9:15 when they started. But it was so fun. We really enjoyed ourselves, and we can't wait for it to be on Disney Plus so we can watch on repeat. And then after the movie, Sean went up to his golf club and did the simulator for like an hour. Elias and I had lunch at home, and then we went to the pool. We have not been to the pool because we've had such a mild summer so far, and some days have just not been warm enough to go up to the pool. Plus this past week he had VBS, so it was a really busy week between VBS, football camp, him starting baseball. So we had not been to the pool for a really long time. So we went up for about an hour yesterday. And then after that, we met my brother, sister-in-law, niece, and my mom for dinner and bowling. So it was a really fun day yesterday. It was super busy. We were gone a lot, but it was a really fun core memory type of day. And then after dinner and bowling, Sean, Elias, and I headed up to Bath and Body Works to take advantage of some of the sales, because on our last visit to the store, when we picked up all of the Mandalorian and Grogu items, the employee told us that there would be a lot of the Mandalorian and Grogu, but also the Disney Princess items on sale. And so I definitely wanted to stock up a little bit before they sold out. They actually had a good amount of stock when we were there picking up the Mandalorian and Grogu line. And then again yesterday when we went for their semi-annual sale. So I thought to end this video, I would go over my Bath & Body Works haul from yesterday and the items that I got, and then close out the vlog. So without further ado, let's get into what I got from Bath & Body Works. First up, Sean really has been enjoying his Mandalorian Bounty Hunter candle that he got. He doesn't burn it that often because he wants to savor it and let it last for a long time, but he did pick up one of their body creams. It's definitely a super strong scent, and so it kind of doubles as a cologne. He was like, oh, I really enjoy this. So he picked up the bottle of body cream. It was originally $17.95, and I think he got it for $6.95. So that was a really good deal on this. And so he picked this up to have another item from the line. Next item that I picked up was one of their 3-wick candles. They had some of their Christmas scents out, I guess left over from last season. And so I picked up the fresh balsam. I have a little bit left from my candle from this past Christmas, and I wanted to pick up another one because instead of being $25.95, this was $7 for their 3-wick candles. So I picked up another one of these, and oh gosh, I literally love the smell of fresh balsam. We every year cut down our own Christmas tree on Black Friday. Instead of going shopping, we head to a Christmas tree farm and we chop down our own tree. Sean and I have done this since the beginning of our relationship, and it has been such a fun family tradition, and we look forward to it every year. Last year, this is going to be a long story because I am who I am, but last year we found a farm that was new to us through a couple friends that posted on social media. I love a Fraser fir tree or Douglas fir tree versus like a white pine, which are more native to Missouri. And so this tree farm has the fir trees. And so I really wanted to try it out last year, and we ended up falling in love with the little farm. And so we have decided that that will be our tradition going forward, is going to this farm. They also are a pecan farm, and so we did pick up some pecans while we were there. But anyway, our tree always is fragrant since we do get a fresh and real Christmas tree, but I just like to burn this every now and again to give us a little extra of that fresh Christmas tree scent. So picked up one of these. The top is really fun too, and I'll put this back with our Christmas stuff. Next up, in candles, I picked up 2 of the Disney Princess candles. First up is Mulan. I have the wall scents in these. I don't believe I have any of the candles from the last time, but these 3-wick candles were on sale, and I picked this one up. The fragrance notes are Magnolia Blossom, Fierce Waters, Radiant Apricot, and I love this one. It has become one of my favorite. The last collaboration, like the first line that they did with Disney, the Tiana scent was my favorite, and I still love that one, and I have a 3-wick candle still of that scent. This one this time around has been one of my favorites that I reach for more often than the other scents when I'm replacing my wallflowers or going to burn candles. This is my first candle of this, but I'm glad to have this one so that I can burn it. But I just think the design is really fun. And so I picked up one of these, and then I also picked up a bell candle. I love the design on this one. It's really pretty. I did not grab any of the bell scent the first time they released the collaboration, or even when they released the second collaboration and I went on like the opening day to shop the products. I don't love a rose petal scent, but the more I smell this, the more I actually enjoy it. So I did pick up one of the Belle scents. Belle is my absolute favorite Disney princess. I wanted to be Belle when I grew up. I remember being so nervous to meet her when I went as a 6-year-old to Disneyland. And then this last trip, I stood in line like a kid and ended up doing a meet and greet and getting some photos with Belle. Sean bought me Belle ears for Mother's Day last year. And Belle and I have so much in common. We talk about books when I go to Disney World and I get to meet her, being an ELA teacher. And so anyway, I did pick up one of these Belle candles, and the scent is growing on me for sure. And I might just keep this one as like decoration and do what Sean's doing with his and not burn them very often. Next up, I got each of those scents in the body wash. Oh, I didn't say, but these candles are normally $24.95, and these were on sale for $10. So not as good of a deal as this, which was $7, but still a really good deal. I feel like their candles last a long time. And then I picked up these 2 items, the body wash, and they're originally $16.95, and I got these for $4. So these were definitely a really good deal. So I picked these up. And then the last item, I'm losing daylight. So it was actually really rainy today, and Elisa's baseball games got canceled. So we had a pretty lazy day at home. We did get a walk-in when there was a little break in the rainstorms and thunderstorms, but we did get a little bit of sun peeking through the clouds again at the end of the day. And so I decided to come up to our room to quickly grab or film these videos, but now the sun is setting, and so I'm losing sunlight yet again, but that is you know, just what happens when you're chatty like I am. But the next item is a little bit outside of like my decor style. If you have ever been to our home, I don't think you would know unless I was wearing something Disney that we are Disney adults, because our home is not decorated that way. Elias's bathroom has some Disney things in it, but like the rest of our house does not, except my Happily Ever Threads pillows, just because I don't currently have a better spot for them to go and I wanted to get some use out of them. But I ended up picking up one of the Disney Princess candle holders. This looks so huge, but I wanted to pick one of these up. It will probably go in our room for now, but I think this looks so fun. These were 50% off, and I picked it up because ever since we moved into our home, we didn't personally build our home, but it is new construction. Like when we bought it, it was one of the builder's inventory homes, and so everything was very much builder grade. We've done some little renovations here and there, like the wall, like the paneling on the wall in our bedroom. We have upgraded all of the lighting. We've added fans or other lights throughout our house, and we've added tile in our primary bathroom. We completely redid the powder room on the main floor, the half bath, and Sean put up a backsplash. We've done little things here and there throughout our house, but my closet is still very much builder grade, just your basic metal shelving. And while I am a very type A organized person, my closet would not reflect that. And so the goal is in the near-ish future to slightly redo my closet so that I can better utilize the space and it can be a little bit more organized. So all of my clothes are color coordinated, and they are even organized from like style. So starting with tank tops all the way through long sleeve and sweatshirts and sweaters in my closet. But I also use my closet for a little bit of like a storage space. It's the entire length of our primary bathroom, and it's a fairly large walk-in closet, and so there's just a lot of unused space. I do have a bookshelf with my books that have been signed by the author from all the author events I've been to, as well as like my Disney Funko Pops, and I have my ears hung up on the wall, and I have like some race medals and stuff, but I need to get like a hanger for those. But the goal is for me to take over Sean's desk, which is a white desk. It matches my bookshelf, and then he's going to upgrade his to match his office a little bit more with all the Star Wars stuff. And so I would take over his desk, and that would give me a little bit more space to have a place to go to, so I don't have to like sit on the floor or at the kitchen table when I want to get stuff done, whether it's editing videos or even if I just need a quiet space to work. I don't often bring home work during the school year, but it would give me a little bit of a quiet space to do that, or even just like as I'm crafting or whatever. And so my thought was, when we redo it, I would like to add more shelving and like spaces, and so this might be fun to put on my desk because it's kind of going to be my girly room, my princess room. Not really princess theme necessarily, but like my girly space. And so the pillows will potentially move in there as well. Like if I would like to get one of those really wide desk chairs, so I'll keep a couple of pillows on that, or even like get a beanbag or something to like read in there and just have like my own private space to just do whatever I want to do. And so I envisioned this going like on the desk, because I'll just have my laptop and have this on the desk and my needlepoint stuff and all of that. So that is the goal. So I did want to pick up this since they still had some in stock. They had this and then the Snow White wishing well candle holder for the Disney line, but I think I preferred that one over the wishing well, even though I do love Snow White. But I picked that up in hopes that in the near future my closet will be redone. Sean did replace the lighting in my closet pretty much right after we moved in, he found this beautiful antique chandelier on Facebook Marketplace for a really good price. And so I do have a beautiful like crystal chandelier in my closet. So it'll be nice to get everything else kind of up to date, a little more organized. Right now it is a disaster. It's like just like a dumping ground for all the things that I don't want to deal with. So I really need to spend some time in the next couple weeks going through my closet, organizing things. I have like bags of fabric scraps. I have bags of Elias's Christmas clothing from the time he was a baby up until whatever he's last grown out of. And so I really need to like organize all of those things. But that is the goal for my closet, as well as my haul for Bath and Body Works. I'm ending this weekend with such a full and happy heart. Today was Father's Day, so we celebrated Sean. We didn't do much just because we are taking our big vacation in the fall. And so we both decided that for Mother's Day and Father's Day and even my birthday in September that we were just going to hold off on big celebrations or gifts because we'd rather put that towards our cruise and our trip to Disney. And so we still, like, we went to church, and Elias wanted to join us in big church versus going to his Sunday school class. And it was just fun to be in church together and hang out. We ran some errands. Like I said, it was really rainy today, and so it was just fun to relax. We watched Babe, and Elias really enjoyed that, and we enjoyed watching it again. It had been a long time since we have seen that movie, probably since we were kids. And then we did take advantage of the sunshine for a little bit and got our steps in and got a little bit active. But otherwise, it was just a really chill, relaxing day celebrating him. He's such a good dad, and I'm just so proud of the dad that he's become, and just so thankful that I have such a supportive husband. So, Sean, when you watch this, I love you, and thanks for being such a good dad to our son. Well, before I continue to chat endlessly about all the things, I guess I should wrap it up. Thank you again for joining me for a weekend in the life and for a movie premiere that we attended, and we'll see you next time. Bye.